Assalamu alaikum. The Smart Schools Online with Smart Computing Class 3 Video Lesson 2. For this lesson, you must be ready with the required resources such as your textbook, pencils, rubber, sharpener, ruler, loose sheets, and notebooks. In the previous lesson, we covered monitor, Central Processing Unit or CPU, parts of CPU, that is ALU, CU and MU, RAM and ROM as temporary and permanent memories. At the end of this lesson, we shall be able to identify and use keys of a keyboard, use mouse and its two buttons. You must be thinking how we give commands to a computer. We use a keyboard and a mouse to operate computers. To start, let's watch this video carefully.
Rennie, do you remember what a keyboard is?
Yes, of course. A keyboard is a device which is used to type data and instructions on the computer.
Very good. Now, tell me what are the different types of keys on the keyboard?
They are the alphabet keys, the number keys, and
I think you need some revision about the different types of keys on the keyboard.
yes, it's been such a long time. I have forgotten about some of them. Please refresh me.
Okay. A keyboard has different set of keys on it. They are the alphabet keys, number keys, function keys, cursor keys and special keys.
Right now, I will not forget about them.
Then tell me what the alphabet keys are.
The keys that have letters from A to Z on them are called the alphabet keys. We use these keys to type words. As there are 26 alphabets in the English language, so there are 26 alphabet keys on the keyboard.
Good, you remember. Now do you know what a QWERTY keyboard is?
I think they are the most commonly used keyboards. In these keyboards, the alphabets are not arranged in the order from A to Z. They are arranged as QWERTY. That means Q, W, E, R, T, Y. And so on from the first row. So they are called QWERTY keyboards.
Correct, Rini. Now what are the number keys are?
The keys that have numbers printed over them in the keyboard are called number keys. These keys are present on the top row, just above the alphabet keys.
And where is the numeric pad?
It is the number key on the right side of the keyboard.
How can we use the numeric pad?
To use the numeric pad, we need to press the num lock on first.
Correct. You have a very good memory, Rennie.
Thank you, Kiko.
Now, which are the cursor control keys? Let me remind you. These 4 arrow keys on the right side of the keyboard are called cursor control keys. The 4 keys are called right, left, up and down arrow keys. These keys help to move the cursor of the mouse move in any specific direction in the screen.
Thanks, Kiko. I have almost forgotten about them.
Which are the special keys?
Oops, I have forgotten.
Try to remember.
Yes, now I remember. The special keys are required to perform some special functions. Some of the special keys work in the combination with other keys.
Right, Rennie. Let me tell you more about the functions of different special keys.
Yes, please do.
Let's start with Backspace Key. The Backspace Key is used to delete a letter, word or paragraph typed on the left side of the cursor on the screen. The Caps Lock key activates the lowercase into uppercase. It is used to type in capital letters. When you press this key, a light glows on the top right of the corner of the keyboard, indicating that the Caps Lock is on. The spacebar key is the longest key on the keyboard. It is present as a horizontal bar in the lowermost row of the keyboard. It is used to provide a blank space between two words. The Enter key is used to move the cursor to the beginning of the next line. The Enter key is also used as a command key to make the computer carry out an action when it is pressed. Really, look at the number keys. They have a symbol printed above the number. If you wish to type the symbol, you need to press the Shift key and the number key together. So the Shift key is used to type the upper character of the keys on the keyboard. The Shift key is also used to type in capital letters. If we press the Shift key and an alphabet key together, the alphabet is typed in the uppercase.
I think the Shift key is a better option than the Caps Lock key when we need to type only a single capital letter in the beginning of a word.
Absolutely. The Delete key is used to delete anything typed wrong on the right side of the cursor. In case you have typed apple instead of apple, you can erase the extra E by moving the cursor before the letter E, using the arrow keys and pressing the delete key once. So, that was all about the special keys.
What about the function keys?
The keys marked from F1 to F12 are called the function keys. These keys are used to perform some special functions. For example, the function key F1 is used for help and the function key F3 is used for searching a file or document. Now, I guess you know about all the different types of keys in the keyboard.
Yes, I do know. Thank you, Kliko.
But Rennie, do you know that we should handle the keyboard with care?
Really?
Yes, the keyboard is an important part of the computer. So while using the keyboard, keep these points in mind. Do not push or pull the keyboard too hard, as it may damage the wire connected to the keyboard. While typing, press the keys gently and remove your fingers quickly from the key, or else the same key will get typed repeatedly. Lastly, do not keep anything on the keyboard such as books, CD-ROMs or food items.
Yes, I will keep these points in mind.
Device. Do you know what an input device is? It is a device we use to give instructions and commands to a computer. Keyboard, mouse, microphone are commonly used input devices. Students, you must read page number 7 to 10 from your textbook. Locate alphabet keys, numeric keys, punctuation keys, function keys, arrow keys, symbol keys, and special keys on the keyboard. Also observe their functions. Now let's discuss types of keys of the keyboard. This is the picture of a common keyboard. It has various types of keys on it. Now let's discuss these types one by one. Okay, students, can you identify which row of the keys of the keyboard are function keys? Correct. You have selected the right keys. These keys are called function keys. Now tell me which keys are called number keys. You're right again. This row of the keys is called number keys. Now, can you tell me which keys are alphabet keys? Right again. These keys are called alphabet keys. There are some other keys on the keyboard such as caps lock key, spacebar key, shift key, control key, backspace key, delete key, enter key, and arrow keys. Function of keys of a keyboard. Alphabet keys. We use these keys to write alphabets from A to Z, such as our name on the computer. Number keys. We use these keys to type numbers from 0 to 9. Punctuation keys. These keys include punctuation marks such as comma, full stop, etc. Function keys. These keys are used to perform various functions attached to a program. Arrow keys. These keys are used to move the cursor left, right, up or down. Symbol keys. These keys are used to insert symbols such as $sign, percentage, etc. Special keys. The keys such as shift keys, alt keys, control keys, delete, backspace, spacebar, etc. are called special keys. Caps lock key. This key is used for typing the letters in capital or uppercase. Shift key. This key is used in combination with other keys. For example, if we press Shift plus 2, we get the symbol at the rate of written on number 2 key. Spacebar key. It is the longest key on the keyboard. It is used to insert blank spaces between words. Cursor control keys. These keys are used to move the cursor up, down, left or right. Enter key. This key is used to move the cursor to the next line. Delete key. This key is used to erase any mistakes while typing. It is used to delete the characters to the right of the cursor. Backspace key. This key has a back arrow printed on it. This key erases the letters to the left of the cursor. Computer mouse. This is the picture of a computer mouse. It has two buttons on it. The button on the left side of the mouse is called left button. The button on the right side of the mouse is called right button. It has a scroll wheel in between the two buttons. Computer mouse. A mouse is a pointing device. We use mouse to select items on the screen. It has two buttons, left click and right click. It has a wheel in the middle called scroll wheel. When we press the left mouse button, it is called left click. Pressing the left click twice quickly is called double click. When we press the right button of the mouse, it is called right click. We use mouse to drag and drop items on the screen. Recap. Keyboard is basic input device. There are alphabet keys, number keys, function keys, symbol keys, and special keys on the keyboard. Mouse is a pointing device. It is used to select objects on the screen. It has left button, right button, and scroll wheel. Clicking the left button is called left click. Clicking the right button is called right click. Double clicking the left button is called double click. Now let's see if you can answer these questions. You must write the answers of these questions in loose sheets or notebooks. You may use your textbook when required. Which is the basic input device of a computer? Name types of keys on the keyboard. How many buttons a mouse has? What is left click, right click, and double click? Students, I hope that you have enjoyed this lesson. I hope to see you in the next lesson. Till then, take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.